Everyone knows the word mafia, but very few know how it truly began. Not in America, but in the farms, villages, and dusty roads of Sicily. This is the untold story of Cosa Nostra. To understand the Sicilian Mafia, we must travel back to the mid-1800s. Sicily was a land of chaos. Foreign armies ruled the island for centuries. Law enforcement was weak, and ordinary people had no one to protect them. Out of this chaos, private groups began to form. They offered protection to farmers, landowners, and merchants. At first, they were seen as guardians, but they slowly transformed into criminal networks. Their goal became power, fear, and money. By the late 1800s, the mafia had already become a shadow government. They controlled lemon groves, agriculture, transport, and later construction. They collected a fee called pizzo, protection money. Pay it, and they would keep you safe. Refuse, and you became a target. Their influence was so strong that even police officers and politicians feared them. The mafia expanded its operations across the island, and later, across the ocean into the United States, where Sicilian immigrants built powerful families in New York and Chicago. In the early 1900s, thousands of Sicilians traveled to America for better lives. Some brought the traditions of Cosa Nostra with them. In the US, the mafia evolved into a massive organization involved in bootlegging, gambling, and unions. But in Sicily, the original mafia continued to operate from the shadows. By the 1980s, the Sicilian Mafia reached the height of its violence. But two brave judges, Giovanni Falcone and Paolo Borsellino, decided enough was enough. They spent years collecting testimonies from former mafia members who agreed to cooperate. This led to one of the biggest criminal trials in history, the 1986 to 1987 Maxi trial. 475 defendants stood before the court in a specially built bunker in Palermo. Dozens of mafia bosses were given life sentences. For the first time, Cosa Nostra looked weak, but the mafia fought back. Falcone and Borsellino were assassinated in 1992. Their deaths shocked Italy and sparked a massive public uprising against the mafia. Today, the Sicilian Mafia is far weaker than it once was. Thousands of members have been arrested. Anti-mafia campaigns, especially in Palermo, have changed society. But small mafia groups still exist, operating quietly in business, gambling, and extortion. Their power is nothing like the past. But the story is far from over. The history of the Sicilian Mafia isn't just a story about crime. It's a story about courage, of judges, citizens, and communities who refuse to live in fear. If you want more real history stories, don't forget to subscribe.